The show begins!
Oh, shit. Farina. Oh, thank fuck. I was about to drown. Find a way to touch the inscription, but unfortunately diving is not a thing we can do. So... that's the other side, but there's nothing glowy there. Okay. Guess we're not going that way. Pretty sure we are going that way. Oh. Oh, okay. Excuse me.
How brilliant!
Bye. Ow, Nahida hurt. Nahida heal. Okay. How far is the water going to go down? Did it go the whole way? Nope. The mechanism's broken. The ruins are very old. It's a miracle that the water control still works. Oh, we can go the other way now. Of course. We can go the other way. Pardon me, coming through. Okay, we have bombs now. Did that drop the water? Yes, it did. Whoop! Committing suicide unintentionally. Woohoo! Suppose I can't do anything with that. Fish out of water here. Let me just climb. Oh, rude.
Positions!
One person.
The show begins!
Grant us your blessing!
Dance with the waves!
Alrighty. As we were. Oh, hold on. Candace is
Do your worst!
Well, actually, she's a healer. Probably not the best person to have thrown on the field.
Wow, what a lovely surprise!
Oh, it gets me in here. Why? Yeah, that's the inscription. Just see what this room has to offer. Nothing. Okay. A whole lot of nothing. Oopsies, mistakes made.
The show begins!
Follow the inscription back. How? I can see me going down. I don't know about up. Isn't this just leaving? Isn't this me leaving? No? Oh, oopsies. I don't feel like this is me going back to where I need to go. I feel like this is me leaving the caves entirely. Yeah. That's what I thought. I mean, obviously... the, opening the path had something to do with going back, but I don't see what, though. Do I have to climb back up? Because that's tedious. Like, where are we going in this room? Because that's the way we went before. How do I go back? That's not helpful. Oh, unless you're saying I have to ride this wave thing, because that's totally a thing I remember that things can do when I don't play the game for weeks on end. Yeah, didn't even remember that was a thing. I don't think I've played this game for like 3 weeks. I absolutely did not remember that.
Wow, what a lovely surprise.
Just mushroom. Not worth it. Key! It was the key I saw. Now the question is, where did we need the key for? Does anybody remember? Is it this room? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't see anywhere to put the key. No, it was back in the room with the needle, wasn't it? I think it's back in the room with the pen. Going? You're very slow. Oh, it floated away. Surely the eggshell should be complete now. Well, the iridescent inscription should be mended now. Let's head down below the lesser shadow pin to take a look. Well, it hasn't gone into the ground, though.
Huh?
So I say no. We'll do the same thing with the Tapatlosaur. Drop down solid phlogiston nail. In solid phlogiston nail challenges, you must break engraved stone pillars and collect inscriptions power stored within to repair the iridescent inscriptions, and cause a solid phlogiston nail to plunge into the ground. The more you collect, the more you further the iridescent inscriptions and repairs. Why are we getting these instructions on the second pin? Shouldn't we have got these in the beginning? Like I said, I was like, I don't really understand what I'm doing, and I didn't really notice that it was timed. Like this thing here. Why was this not on the first nail? Why are you only telling me this now on the second? However, the dark power trapped within the solid phlogiston nails will oppose the inscription's repair. Collect enough power to complete the repairs before the darkness overwhelms the entire process. The conflict between an inscription's power and the darkness is so fierce that it can change the terrain, even producing unstable phlogiston crystals that will explode when you are nearby. Stay vigilant. So I'm glad I didn't, accidentally hit that. I'm going, but phlogiston is not something I have a lot of, so we're going at a snail's pace. Sorry. Oh, fuck it, let's just go. I'm gonna run out of phlogiston, but whatever. Oh god. Good lord, we're losing terrain. Yeah. Sorry, I'm focusing. Cannot multitask. In you go. And stay there. But what about the rocks? They don't come back. How does somebody get to and from that particular space? God, the rocks are exploding everywhere. This is hazardous terrain. We did it! The 2 shadow pins have been plunged back into the earth. Rawr! Nice work. Another round of applause couldn't hurt. I'd cut my hands till they fell off if I could, but then I couldn't write another story, so forgive me for not doing so. Still, I assure you that in my heart, naught but bones remain attached to my wrists. Thank you. This sentiment is appreciated. Rawr. Yeah, that's getting kind of creepy. Really? And here I thought that kids these days like their stories with a little dash of darkness. Watching the shadow pin burrow back into the ground really takes a load off my soul. Long-standing tradition dictates that we now only need to check the 3rd lesser shadow pin and the greater shadow pin, and we can call this a job well done. A bit successfully busted, not to return for a good long time. The rest of this trip should be quite safe, so feel free to come along and chat with me. I'd like to know the heroes I'm inscribing into our tribe's stories better, you know. In that case, you gotta say something like this. The mighty Paimon was as tall as a mountain. In that case, I'd like to be as large as 2. Rah, rah, rah. Hey, what do you mean by that, little guy? You want to be as tall as 3 mountains? Rah. Tuba, you truly are a saurian of prodigious appetites. Ooh. Sure. In that case, my brave warriors, Paimon as tall as a mountain, Lunara with the stature of 2, and Giaba, who is the bulk of 3. Would you kindly come with me, Titu, the poor little human-sized dwarf, to check on that last little shadow pin? By all means. Why? Oh, right. About this way. Forgot about that step. Getting it. They're so slow. And I don't want to waste a phlogiston in case I need it. I'm not going to use it just for the sake of it. If only I had a sprint mode. Oh, I could have just climbed it. Oh well. Where's... Aha! Here's a 3rd pin. Well, that complicates things. Hey, buddy! Do you want to go for a ride? You have a better chance of getting it than I do. Let's just stop by. Phlogiston, Duvawacker, and then we're going to do our best to navigate, and then we're going to commit suicide by jumping off. Sound like a plan? Great chat. Oh, 2 out of 3 isn't that bad. Out of my way. Yay! Where are you taking me? I need to go back down. Thank you, but I need to go back down. Oh.
Wow!
Thanks.
What a lovely surprise!
Hey, little buddy. What you doing over there? I hear the bloop bloop, but where did he go? I don't see. Where'd you go, dude? Above me. That would explain why I can't see where he went. Oh, okay, yes, brilliant. Please, let me go up. Thank you. Little
Let
moo
me help
dude
you
whose
pack
name
this.
I genuinely don't remember. Manitous. Grief, they're literally everywhere. You son of a bitch. I hate you. Now I have to do that again. Wonderful, it's solid. Almost as if it was grown from the very soil. More robust even than the roots of the great mother tree that grows beneath the sign of the canopy's mountain cliffs. Now I can head back and take up my shift in peace. Of the 3 lesser shadow pins, the most reliable you remained. If I should ever pen a tale about the pins transforming into lovely tribeswomen, you shall be the loveliest amongst them. Wow, so you were the one most interested in the stone pillars all along, huh? Shocking. Hey now, that's ignorance speaking. Here in Outland, we believe that pure spirit and intelligence dwell within all things for us. Things taking on human form as a most traditional theme. For example, the tale of a beech tree's shadow that transformed into a young woman, and a young flower feather clan tribesman who fell from the sky, or the story of a man who was hunted by day, who would morph into a saurian under the moonlight at night. Many other ways. A were-saurian? Okay. Many other ways such tales are told, but they're all variations on the same theme I spoke of. Is that really true? Yeah, well, that is what a lot of the stories say. That much I'll swear to as one who tells tales. Wait, what about the Shadowpin story then? There's no real shadow of the Volcano Lord, is there? And if the shadow is the abyss, then what is a pin, really? Oh ho, you're a lot sharper than I thought, little Paimon. Let's see, where should I start with such a story? Long ago, the mountain range where the Children of Echoes made their home was not as it is today. It was more normal, more complete, more lovely. Everything changed when the Cambrian catastrophe struck. The Cambrian catastrophe? Indeed, that land's ley lines were always special and somewhat delicate, and so this calamity brought utter devastation. They say that the Night Kingdom was severely damaged in that disaster, and the totem pole's lights grew dim. The Wyab could not hear the tribe's cries. And up on land, a dark tide of disaster blazed toward the mountain range, brought on by 2 Cambrian soldiers. It was they who were the source of the troubles. Cambrian soldiers? That's right. At that time, the tribe's leader had gone forth to the lone island in the west to resist the giant beasts. Elder Traore had no choice but to contend with the abyss, and those 2 abject Cambrians. Finally, the tribe's warriors and saurians, exhausting their spirit, flesh, and blood, found a way to use the iridescent inscription, fashioning giant stone nails out of solid phlogiston. And Elder Traore was first to leap into the dark pit, crying, "If the abyss should ensnare death, let us flip the script. With death and sacrifice, we shall ensnare the abyss." The brave warriors followed him in, and after much sacrifice, the abyss was, at last, sealed beneath the earth. This is the true tale of the past. Even the Children of Echoes, who excavate solid phlogiston and gems for a living, know that the phlogiston around the stone nails must remain untouched. So that's the story. Ooh. That happened 5 centuries ago, and yet you made it sound like it was something you saw yourself. That's storyteller's duty. I love my work, and amongst all the tales I tell, I love the stories of those heroes the most. I'm not a noble fellow, nor am I the best fighter. If anything, I'm the furthest thing from a hero. But when I tell their stories, I feel like I'm right there, travelling, adventuring, and fighting alongside them. I feel them smile upon me, egging me on, as if standing in the shadows of the bonfires, listening to me as they would a friend bragging of their exploits. And perhaps that is how I fight alongside them, by ensuring that their stories will be passed down and remembered from generation to generation. Rawr. Wait a second. So what does that elder story have to do with the Volcano Lord, and why do Shadowpins have that name? Still thinking about that, Paimon. It's simple. It's just a little play on words, commonly done in many stories. It's called a shadow pin because it pins shadows. Easy, right? Wow, the 2 of you made the same noise. That's not where Paimon thought this was going. Wait, what's going on? You're shaking up and down, Lunara. It's the ground that's shaking, Paimon. I blame T2's awful shape. Come on, my joke wasn't that disastrous. It's the big shadow pin. That's where the tremors are coming from. Something's wrong. Come on, we need to get back there. But my pyroculars! Why did this? We drove all 3 lesser pins into the ground, but the abyss's influence is getting stronger. That's impossible. The Woven Scroll stories clearly state that Things our experiences do not prepare us for sometimes happen. It's more accurate to say that accidents happen so often that even Paimon stopped being surprised. Could it be that some change has overtaken the abyss, surging within the ley lines, causing its resistance to grow stronger? That means you need to strengthen your pins. Either way, it feels like something terrible is happening down there. Why don't we try getting a closer look? Well, Jeebus off. Please do, Lunara. The Pyroculus. That is a great view. I love that shot. It's so beautiful. I don't do this a lot. Get out of here. It's so pretty. Save. Pretty. Who knows? I might end up changing my screenshots. I don't know. Anyway. Back we go. So it's somewhere to the northeast. Wherever the bloody pin was. Oh, pin! I don't see the pin. That can't be the right thing then. Where's the pin? Hmm? Is that the pin? Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh, are you gonna help me get there? Not terribly nice of you. Looks like I'm gonna run out of phlogiston. Thanks. Okay, so I'm standing at the... Oh, it was that. Okay. Now we go back up, because now I'm too low. Oh, I was going this way. Total wrong direction. It makes a lot of sense. This way. There you are. We got there in the end. Now, there are a lot of chests over here. Have I done these before?
Huh? Yeah.
Come on! Show me your courage!
How brilliant!
Out of the way or get blown away!
That hurt a little.
Jesus, let me attack, guys.
Forget it!
Yeah.
Again, this place doesn't really have notes hidden around like all the previous locations
For you.
did. There's no cute little journals or anything out in the wild. It's really annoying. I liked that part of the game. Wait, there's still one here? Where? God, this thing's getting high on phlogiston. Excuse me. Thanks. I don't get it. I don't get it. How do I get in? I just don't get it. What do you do? Flying above and like getting inside is not going to work because it's still trapped. I need to be to Petlosaur. But how? I didn't need to go up, but thank you. Okay, still doesn't answer the question of where this Pyroculus is. I still don't think it's up top. It says it's down. Down where? I don't know where. There's nothing inside. To activate resonant rocks. What's a resonant rock? Is this something I've learnt? Okay. Apparently I was too slow. Jesus, my apologies. Go! Where are the others? That's weird. I didn't see any of the others. Am I too zoomed in that I can't see them? This is as zoomed out as I get. I physically can't zoom out any further. I guess to here. And then to where? Along here? Where's the third? That one over there? I mean, it kicked me off the wall. How do I do it if it kicks me off the wall? I'm so confused. Something about this is not working correctly, but I don't understand what. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Is this where my Pyroculus is?